You know, hold on. That guy looks really familiar there. I don't know who that is. Look, a lot of people had fun in downtown Detroit last weekend. A lot, but probably none more than our chief meteorologist, Rich Luderman. With all respect to our beloved weather boys, we are not worthy of the weather daddy. So join me and our panel as we slide to the left and do our own Detroit hustle to this video and other must-see clips from the week. Welcome. I am Brandon Hudson. This is The Rundown. This is where we look at all the best videos of the week. Now, before we get back to Party Time Rich, I do want to introduce our panel. We have, wait, I'm sorry, ma'am, are you lost?
Hi,
I don't know if I recognize you. I'm Brandon.
I know. Hi, Brandon. I'm Ronya. So good to finally meet you.
The glasses?
These are the, what are those called?
Blue light glasses.
The blue light glasses,
okay.
yeah. I've been sitting in front of a computer for hours. Got to protect the eyes.
So you got the blue light glasses, the blue suit.
Got the, well, I tried to buy something Lions looking, so.
That's all right. Nice. You got time. We got a couple of weeks before the season starts, which, by the way, watch the preseason game on Fox 2 as they play the Miami Dolphins on Saturday. Little plug there. Next, we have another person in blue. I guess his is a bit more of the lion shade.
Yeah.
He's not hungry, by the way.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It's Mr. Aaron Jordan. Aaron, how you doing?
Doing well. Yeah, not hungry. That was definitely my mic check.
Yeah.
Most people say, like, hey, can you count to 10? I decided to make it a little more interesting and just do like as fast of a mic check as possible.
So if we hear a stomach rumbling, it's not your stomach?
It's not my stomach. I had a delicious smoothie for lunch today.
I don't wonder what that is then. All right, so anyway, look, guys, we have some royalty on the show this week. Did you know that?
Royalty.
We have some royalty on the show. I know he's looking around. He's really humble. Look, not only is he a radio DJ, but an announcer, a hot dog, glizzy eating champion, former pro wrestler. Did I get through all of them?
Man, you got to keep going.
DeSean, King Whipple, my guy.
Man.
What is up, man?
First of all, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
But you going to let Rich take all the dance steps?
Look, he's out there.
Ready.
All right.
That was amazing.
That was
Whoa, he's vibing.
Look, I mean, it sounds like we might need to bring you back for a little dance competition with Rich Luderman.
I'm with it. Two-stepping.
Okay, let's go. Let's make it happen before the summer is over with, folks. But look, let's get back to Rich at Hart Plaza. And here's the deal. It was a nice day Friday. Management sent Rich out to Hart Plaza for live reports from the Ribs and R&B Festival. Several points during the newscast. He looked to be having a lot of fun. You can see with a group of some young people there. And look, they had the Chris Brown concert down there, the Tigers game, tall ships. Rich is getting down, man. I didn't know moves like Rich Luderman or moves like Luderman was a thing until I watched this. But first of all, did any of you guys get downtown and enjoy the festivities over the weekend?
I wasn't able to, unfortunately, this weekend.
No, but I'm doing the Woodward Dream Cruise.
This weekend?
That's going to be big.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to do that.
Whip,
See, I wanted to go to Chris Brown, but my hookup played me for my free tickets.
No.
Which is him. Which is Brandon.
So I didn't, for sure, man. You know, me and Breezy, we go back, man. We go back 20 years. Look, I didn't know Rich Luderman had moves like that. Did you guys?
I did, actually, because last year when he was outside at the gazebo cam, it was just this randomly warm day in January. And he was like, this makes me want to sing. And he breaks out into, I've got a golden ticket from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And was dancing. Needless to say, I made a GIF out of that because it was incredible. But you've seen that. There was a time when I was producing the 10 p.m. show, he sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" on the 10 o'clock show before Tigers opening day.
He's a Fox 2 Fred Astaire there.
Yep, he really is. And there was last year, it doesn't involve singing or dancing. I had him do a forecast for the golf trip that we were doing up north. Yeah. And let me tell you, he wasn't on the trip, but he was the most popular guy on the trip. I had so many people texting me going, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It's always the meteorologist, and you can see just how many people just flock to Rich. Real quick, before we shift gears here, favorite dance moves, and we're going to get to you last, even though you're seeing some of your competition right here. Aaron, you gotta go too?
I have two left feet when it comes to dancing. My mom's actually a dancer. I didn't inherit that gene. I always like to tell her that I can do the moonwalk, and she's like, no, you're actually just walking backwards.
You can still play it off, though.
Yeah, I try.
Brandon, don't look at me, okay? Because there's no way I'm pulling off a dance move right now.
You don't have to. You just got to tell us.
No,
come on.
I don't even. No, I don't even. No.
All
The
right.
floor is open, you know.
Whip, we saw you pop locking.
Okay.
You got any other in your repertoire?
I am a Detroit staple, the ballroom hustle.
Wait,
Okay.
you're
I
gonna
can
show
teach
us? Can you
classes.
show us this? Wait
I mean, I didn't see a paycheck in my pocket, but okay.
a minute.
That's not how this works.
Right. See, he knows his worth. He knows his
B, what
worth.
about you?
You know, I used to perform Michael Jackson.
I knew it.
And then I would go to these dances, and then someone would purposely play Michael Jackson just to get me to dance. And I was like, you know what? I need to retire because I don't. Yeah, no.
You seem like a beat it kind of guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
No, I actually,
Yeah.
I will say this: there is video, out there. I did a Dancing with the Celebrities in Pittsburgh. We did the Cha Cha and we did Thriller. So
Okay.
if I can find it, I'll post it.
Yeah,
Hopefully
please
I don't
do.
find it. So yeah, right. All right, so look, our next video. Look, we want to approach this very delicately because we don't often talk about shootings. So here's the tough part. 4 people were shot outside of a senior apartment. They had a cookout out there. And, you know, the good thing is they're all expected to survive. However, this is where things get really strange because we found out through Fox 2's Charlie Langton report that this was a love triangle involving 3 senior citizens. Of course, you can watch the full story on fox2detroit.com. This had social media buzzing hours after we reported it on Tuesday. I didn't know older people got down like that.
If that's how you want to put
But-
it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My mother is here, and my mother
See,
can
no,
get
okay.
down. I'm just saying.
I didn't think she was old. See, I thought it was your sister that was over there.
Okay.
So there you go. I thought it was your sister over there. You heard anything? Because I remember I saw this story Tuesday. I really did a double take because I was like, "Are you serious?" Is like the senior citizen? They said, you know, the daiquiris they're enjoying daiquiris, music, and you know, a couple people. Just,
The interviews were like only Charlie Langton can get those kind of interviews.
Yeah.
Like he is hands down just
And those kind of stories.
yeah, those kind of stories, those kind of interviews, and like we saw with Rich Luterman out at Hart Plaza. People just flock to Charlie Langton, like whether it's those type of stories or when we would do Let It Rip on the road, people would see Charlie just get out and want to talk to him, and it was just a wild story, and like you said, Brandon, it was a double take moment for me.
For sure. One of the best on our website, yeah.
But you know, I've actually heard of this type of thing a million times. There are a couple senior homes where they literally have a Friday where they can drink a happy hour.
What?
So I mean, right, exactly.
I was just going to
So
say,
it does
they are
happen.
getting down
So-
and dirty. So
It goes down.
Let me put
So
it that way.
when I turn 65, make sure I'm at happy hour at a place.
I heard you're on the wait list somewhere.
You gotta get on the wait list now. You gotta get on the wait list now. All right, so look, as we saw, cookouts, they're a big part of the summer. Unfortunately, so are bugs. Any of you seen these spotted lanternflies around
I
town
don't
yet?
want to.
All right, so I have
Not a
seen
bug
them. You
fan.
see them on your screen. And let me tell you, if you see one of these, kill it immediately because these bugs look nice. They can't hurt you, but they can kill your beer crops, your wine vineyards, your apple orchards, things we love here in Michigan. We love our happy hours. We love our apple picking. And they travel in groups here. I guess the best way, and I saw these in Philly, the best way to describe how many you see at a time is, you remember if you go to St. Clair Shores, you see the mayflies out there. They're all over the walls, the sidewalks. This is very similar. You can be walking down the sidewalk and you will see these spotted lanternflies just out and about, hanging out. So, like I said, if you see it, kill it. But hopefully you guys don't see any.
And see, the problem with that is this. I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm a giant man of peace. But if you're bothering my wine, my wine stock, I need to do something, man.
Right.
Don't come at my beer. That's the
Exactly,
biggest.
bro.
I'm a craft beer guy. I worked in Grand Rapids before this. I take craft beer very seriously. Stay away from it.
Hashtag save happy hour.
Yes.
We're gonna get that
Happy hour.
trending. We're gonna get that trending.
Yeah, totally.
Look, earlier this week, we had a round of rough storms move through Metro Detroit, and you guys lose power, and you flooding into the
I feel
house.
like we've been
Fortunately,
saying
no.
this a
Well,
lot,
it's
right?
a rinse
It's
and
like the-
repeat.
yeah.
We talked about this a lot this summer. Look, we had some bad stuff, but I want you to take a look at what happened in South Carolina because it was much worse.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
we'll run this back, but on one side of your screen, you see the lightning bolt come down like Thor. You see the explosion up in the air, and then you see another explosion of what looks like a transformer on the other side of the street. Have any of you all ever seen anything as maybe powerful or awe-inspiring as this?
Well, I would like to jump in here. Now, that looks wild, but Brandon, I think you can understand. Now, to them, they might have been scared. We're pro wrestling guys. That's Undertaker and Kane.
Wait a minute. Brandon, do you want to tell him that I'm in the wrestling world too?
Okay, so we got to explain here. A little caveat, she's a ring girl in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So she does a little.
In case you guys don't know, I did freak show wrestling.
Yeah.
Where people got a little fun.
They had a happy hour there, too.
They had a happy hour in the ring.
You notice Roni had to take the glasses off just to explain
I
It's getting serious.
Let's talk about this.
Librarian Ronia.
Librarian. Oh, wait, hold on.
So
here we go. Here's what we're doing today.
Hey, shh.
We're working on several stories today, starting with Oakland County. All right, this looks too serious. All right, let's bring out the freak show.
Ring girl, Ring girl Ronia is back in full effect. We missed you. Yeah. Hey, look, before we go, we do have a strange story out of Oakland County. This involves a truck company, well, Stellantis. It involves their truck company, Ram, and a missing mechanical bull. So Fox 2's Amy Lang worked on this story, which begins with a police report that was filed over a suspected stolen mechanical bull. Well, during the process of this story, which, again, you can find on fox2detroit.com, police say that the bull was not missing at all. It turns out some movers or some of the company, they had the bull, apparently took it without asking or saying, and then they learned that the missing report was a bunch of bull.
Who wrote that line?
You guys like mechanical bulls? Or I'm sure that Whip, you're probably too big for a mechanical bull.
Yeah.
The bull's probably riding you, right?
Wait a minute. This isn't the Rundown After Dark.
This is not.
No.
But we've had dancing. We've had freak show wrestling Ronia. We've had a lot of things. We've had a not hungry Aaron. Look, man, this is a
and by the way, we're getting the
on.
cue. We got to start wrapping this.
Thank you for steering us in the right direction.
I got you. I like what you did there. Look, for Ronia, for Aaron, for King Whip, it's a pleasure, man. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brandon Hudson. We're going to see you next time on the Ronia. Enjoy or not the Ronia.
Whoa.
The Rundown. That is the Rundown After Dark.
Listen, I'm done.
Have a great weekend.
Done. Did you think this was going down like this?
Had a ball.
This was fun.
That's it. Unless we got more Richard Luderman dancing, yeah. Mom, you want to get in on this too?
That was so funny.
No? Okay. Well, shout out to Whip's mom too for being here.
Right.
Yes. As we kill these last few seconds. Enjoy Rich Luderman. As we leave you with moves like Luderman.